way to start the weekend, Coach.
Yeah, we'll take it. Want to overstate the obvious. He was spectacular. 0 walks and 17 strikeouts and 8 innings against a very formidable group. He made it look pretty easy. That's probably, well, it is the best he's looked for a sustained effort. Obviously we have a lot of confidence in him and his ability and so forth, but his ability to be good that long and sustain it against in tough conditions, with it being wet and muddy and so forth, was about as good as it gets.
Coming off a couple of rough ones, he said he just kind of stuck with it and kept doing his thing, and then a night like this comes out.
Yeah, you're shivering like heck right now. You're cold, aren't you?
Talk faster then.
I'll talk faster.
Good to see him get a good start. I mean, that's your Friday night guy, and after a couple.
Yeah, he finally got paid off for his focus. Even when he was getting squared up pretty good in the first 2 games, I thought he was disciplined and spot on and kept repeating his delivery and pitches and stayed with it. And I was talking to his mom before the game. I said he's about ready to get rewarded with a gem like this, and he was. I mean, he missed their barrels by a lot in a lot of cases, and it was nice to see him get rewarded by staying with the process and trusting his stuff.
Is mom here?
Yeah.
She's here tonight.
Yeah.
17 strikeouts. That's the most you guys have had for anybody since you've been here.
Oh, really?
That's quite a.
Yeah, we've had some pretty good pitchers. So.
Yeah, 17's getting up there to the point where he had 2 every inning pretty much.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons he couldn't finish. I mean, he was very economical with his pitches and so forth, but when you strike out that many guys, you're going to throw a lot of pitches. So
then, like 97 or 100?
I was over 100. It was probably 108 or something like that, I would guess.
He said he wanted to, but
yeah, he always wants the ball. It was clear. In fact, there was some thought of whether we would send him out for the 8th or not, because it's early in the season. He wanted to go the 9th, but it was a no-brainer for us to go to our pen at that point.
And Jovan gets you in a tight spot there and gets out of it.
Yeah, he's a poised kid. He wants to be in those spots, and there's a reason we selected him until Brack gets his feet wet and to be our closer, and we have great confidence in him. And he was throwing strikes, and that's all you ever ask our pitchers to do. And they took a couple good at bats. Rooker's a tough out. He just wore us out last year, and the guy that got the first hit that inning, and he made the pitch when he had to. So good for us.
Kasser said you told him you didn't wake up today thinking it'd be a 1-0 win with a home run by him.
Yeah, that's what I told the guys. I said, let's see, we're going to win 1-0, and Kyle Kasser's going to hit a home run. Everybody started laughing because he's not hit one over that fence yet in batting practice. So for him to be able to do that in a real game, I thought he had good swings all night and got rewarded with a nice short swing in that at bat.
He said he's hit some in batting practice.
Oh, yeah? Okay, I missed him. Everybody kind of teases him next year and all that stuff. And he's the guy that leaves a lot on the warning track.